up though? Tube? I hope y'all vibing, having a good night, having a good night. I hope y'all having a wonderful night. Stars not out right now. It's kind of cloudy. All type of stuff is going on. But if you can see Big Baby in the sky, and we call that the moon, hopefully you can knock on her if you can't get to the stars. But the Spanish, this Spanish Grand Prix. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Tiny Tims, Little Johnnies. I know I'm late, but hey, this Spanish Grand Prix though. This Spanish Grand Prix though. What is going what is going on? So if y'all don't know, Spanish Grand Prix, is over, but it was popping. All type of shit was going down. My boy Lewis Hamilton qualified six. I'm gonna get into that, but not even thinking about that is pissing me off. But Max Verstappen, I could have sworn I was just up praising you, bro. Mighty Max. Making that Red Bull put in some fucking effort. And you go run into and you go run into George Russell, Russ Grease. So the Spanish Grand Prix is over, and the McLarens is still on top. Charles Leclerc took third. How? We don't know how that happened, right? Eight-time world champion having a hard time out of nowhere. I told you that Ferrari would never be like that when Lewis Hamilton jumped in and made and did that first sprint race. That Ferrari that they gave Lewis Hamilton was too good. Was too good. And after that sprint race, we have never, and I mean ever since then, seen that car work that good. It haven't worked that good no more. Lewis Hamilton been having problems with that fucking Ferrari ever since they gave him too good of a car at, I forgot what track that was, but at that sprint race, the beginning of the season. That Ferrari, that Ferrari was a fucking black Mercedes disguised in red when Lewis Hamilton was driving in that sprint race. He completely dominated everyone. It was too good. Ferrari gave him a car too good of a car. And he haven't had a car like that ever since. Ever since. Not gonna jump into that because, I don't see how Charles Leclerc finally get a podium. A person that can't even get podiums. He's good, but he's not fucking with the Louis Bate 44. Shall we rise? Hammer time. He's not fucking with him. Nobody on that fucking grid is fucking with him. In the beginning of the season, we all seen that. We all seen that in the beginning of the season. And that fucking Ferrari haven't worked good since. That shit makes no sense. And even like before we even get into really into the Max Verstappen driving fucking crazy and dive bombing people again. But Ferrari picking up Lewis Hamilton, right? And I said this already, they already got a golden boy in there already. That already been with Ferrari. And he's Italian. And he's a fucking pretty boy, just like Lewis Hamilton. Yes, you're the eighth. Yes, you're the eight-time world champ. And Mercedes didn't want to give you a piece of the company or the piece of stock or some shit like that. So he was like, you know what? I'm out. Peace. I'm going to Ferrari. But I'm pretty, from the looks of it, he always wanted to drive for Ferrari at all. I wish this shit said 0-0 because niggas don't want to support and just want to watch. Get the fuck off my life. Hey. But hey, no way, no way in hell they're going to pick up Lewis Hamilton, right? They're going to pick up Louis bait. And we all see how Lewis Hamilton is bigger than Formula One itself. They still, right now, don't think they're trying to stop still Lewis Hamilton from getting a what? Well, what? A ninth title. Because they know he already has 8. They know he already got 8. But to get a ninth title, nobody can deny that. Nobody. He already passed. He already passed Michael Schumacher. And we all know that. Any fucking real racer know that. Fuck these casual ass Formula One fans that came from Drive to Survive. Fuck that bullshit. We talking about real racers, people that know about racing, that know how to hit apexes, that know how to somewhat understand telemetry, that have a good sense of racing. So, your boy, Rosberg, looked at the telemetry like, he's having problems. One moment it's stable, then the next moment it's sliding, he's twitching, he don't have no confidence in the car. So he can't drive the way he can't go hammer time. He can't. Because he don't trust the fucking car. Get your bitch ass off my life. You a mark, my nigga. Let me see. Put you on a 24-hour ban. Get the fuck off my life, bruh. Your boy Louis, nobody can fuck with him. So Rosberg, looking at the telemetry, and he has way more knowledge than your average person. He's seeing Lewis Hamilton fighting the car, fighting it. Lewis Hamilton can't do shit with that fucking car. It's almost like it's almost like there's a flaw built into the car itself. But now check this out though. Check this out. And you got Lewis Hamilton, race engineer, just ignoring. You got your boy being ignored by his race engineer. What the fuck is going on at Ferrari? They know Louis bigger than Formula One itself. They know that. They know that. But don't get it fucked up though. The ties that Ferrari got into Formula One, they got long ties, longer than anybody else on the grid. That mob type shit. Those are Italians. Those are Italians. So the mob playing a big part in that shit too. And you think the 8-time world champion is supposed to just come in there and they gave him the car like they did in that first sprint race, and Charles Leclerc Charles Leclerc looked like if they put me in the fucking Formula One car. That was the difference between Lewis Hamilton, the greats of all greats, and Charles Leclerc that haven't even smelt the fucking championship. Not even once. And now all of a sudden, your boy, Louis, dropping back to 6th place, getting passed by lames But oh, who get a podium? Who came in third place? Your pretty boy Charles Leclerc? Happy? Now, Ferrari picked up Lewis Hamilton, right? They picked him up. But Lewis Hamilton, and we all know Louis. Louis is a very nice guy. He don't even want to bash Ferrari. He even blaming himself. He don't even, that's one thing about social media now. We have a big say-so now. We have a big say-so in a whole lot of shit. The fans do. The fans got a very big say-so. So anything happen, damn near immediately, the fans can take to social media and they can get answers damn near on site through their phones. Lewis Hamilton do not want to call Ferrari out on their bullshit. So he's starting to blame himself. Oh, it was me. Because they fucking up. But Charles Leclerc is perfectly fine though. So I guess Lewis Hamilton was so happy about going to Ferrari, the Scuderitas. So happy about going to Ferrari, I guess it slipped his fucking mind that, oh, you're not about to come in here and make our golden boy look like shit. Because at the end of the day, we want an Italian in an Italian car, Italian team to win, not a black dude. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. Those Italians won't, they fucking race to win. Trust me. They don't give a fuck about Lewis Hamilton having 8 titles. They don't care about that. It's almost like they brought him in to train fucking Charles Leclerc. And I haven't heard no one else say this shit. Now I'm starting to get the feeling. Like the only reason they brought Lewis Hamilton in was for Charles Leclerc to learn from him. And now, I guess these cars are supposed to be the same? Fuck. No fucking way these cars are the same. No way these cars are the same. No way. You don't have an 8-time world champion getting beat by Charles Leclerc. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. But what this video's about, though, I'll start rambling off about fucking Lewis Hamilton because, you know, I'm a Louis fan. But this video ain't even about Louis. It's about Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen, Mighty Max, Maximilian, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I just upped you not too long ago, Max. Not too long ago, Johnny. And now you... and now you crashing into George Russell? What... What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? So, I guess at the Spanish Grand Prix, right? Max Verstappen overtook or did a move on George Russell, and he had to give the place back. He gave the place back, but right when he was going to give the place back, he sped up, literally sped up, and crashed his car. Check it out, right? I pass you. Give this space up. Slow down. This is Max. Slow down. This is George Russell. Then Max Verstappen speeds up. Crash and take the place back. And we all know the dive-bombing type fucking driving that Max Verstappen be doing. He didn't cool it down a little bit, but the only reason I didn't like Max was the way he was, that dive-bombing shit he was doing towards Lewis Hamilton. That's the only reason I didn't like Max. That dirty, and that was some dirty driving. And Max Verstappen fans are so fucking retarded. They can't see a fucking, they can't even recognize dirty driving if it fucking ran them over. So time goes on, and I guess the FIA and the fans is not taking this shit no more. They're not taking it lightly no more at all. Max Verstappen fucked up this time. He fucked up big time. The only reason why fucking Max Verstappen got 4 championships is because of who? Because of who? Huh? Because of the Mexican Checo. My boy Checo. That's the only reason why fucking Max Verstappen even got 4 championships. Because Checo helped him. That's the only reason. And then when it was time for Checo to get help, what happened to Checo? They got rid of him. Literally, they got rid of him. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up the way they did, my boy. And I like Checo. I like Checo a lot. I think he's like the only Mexican guy that's on the fucking Formula One grid. And they're going to do Checo like that? What? Are you serious? The only reason you got those fucking 4 championships was because of the Mexicans, motherfucker. You didn't get that shit on your own. You got it because of them. Checo helped you out with that shit. And we seen Red Bull, when it comes to Red Bull, we've seen how they do their second drivers. They do not care about their second drivers at all. They only care about fucking who? The great white hope, fucking Max Verstappen. That's all they care about. So Checo helped you get those fucking championships. You didn't get them on your own. And Max Verstappen fans just don't want to accept that shit. And we see how Max is doing with Checo is not here no more. Right? You didn't get those championships on your own, Tiny Tim. No, Checo helped you. A lot of people don't even talk about that. Or they just think Max Verstappen is just as good of a driver as Lewis Hamilton. Shit, I bet you put Oscar Piastri in the same car as Lewis Hamilton, and he probably get, as same car as Max Verstappen, and he'd get Max probably outperform Max. Piastri up there holding it. Piastri up there holding it down in a motherfucking McLaren. And he's so calm, cool, and collective too. I'm not a fan of Oscar Piastri, but he's more stoic than probably anybody else on the grid. And he's young too. I don't know what race he is. I don't think Oscar, what is he? I don't know I don't know what race he is. I don't want to say he's white. And then shit, he might be Mexican. I don't even know. But Oscar Piastri is the fucking man right now, holding it down. And Lando Norris is good, but he ain't fucking with Oscar Piastri. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Lando Norris is cool, but he cracked under pressure. Lando cracks under pressure. Oscar Piastri do not crack under pressure. No, he don't. He is, I don't know, came out of nowhere either. And then I guess this car that McLaren had built that can keep their tire degradation down very low. Oh, bruh, it's a guarantee one too. It's a guarantee one too. Red Bull, I feel so sorry for the Japanese. I feel so sorry. I forgot his name too. Damn, what's his name? What's Red Bull driver's driver's second name? The Japanese dude. What is his name? Fuck. Oh, it's right there. I cannot think of it. Fuck, it's right there. Oh. What is Red Bull's second driver name? The Japanese. Yuki Tsunoda. Fucking Yuki Tsunoda. They don't give a fuck about Yuki Tsunoda. And he can't go back to racing bulls. his career is going to be finished when they replace Yuki. And Yuki's a good driver too. Yuki Tsunoda's a very good driver. But the shitty fucking car that Red Bull have given him, and now, the way it is now, they completely have abandoned Yuki Tsunoda. They only focus on Max Verstappen. And now, you got Red Bull turning their back on Max Verstappen themselves. Because even they couldn't even defend the fucking stupid shit that he did against George Russell in the Spanish Grand Prix not too long ago. And he did this at the Spanish Grand Prix out of all races. You don't do that at the Spanish Grand Prix. Are you serious? Come on, man. I mean, I was finna say George Russell. Max Verstappen, what were you? You've been calm this whole entire time. So why would you fuck up now? And now, even your own fans don't want to fuck with you now. And all the times you was fighting Lewis Hamilton, getting your way, crying like a fucking crybaby when you don't get your way because your daddy got some little say-so in Red Bull or some shit like that. And Hammett Marco, his old decrepit ass, if he sneezes, he gonna have a fucking heart attack. They only care about Max Verstappen. And now Red Bull can't even defend him because now there's no denying this shit no more. Dude is just a fucking, he's a baby. He's a cry fucking baby that won his way. And if he don't get his way, we see how we drive. And check this out. He gets a slap on the wrist, a 10-second penalty, I think it was, I'm not sure, and 3 points on his racing license. And if he get one more incident, he get a full race ban. He fuck up any time. The next race or anything after that, he gets a full race ban. That shit should have happened a long time ago. Even the shit, how he respond to his engineers is foul as fuck. When he don't get his way, he start crying like a little bitch. I mean, he start crying like a little girl. But let Lewis Hamilton, though, express even remotely of a backbone. Though everyone criticized Lewis Hamilton. Why? Why? He's the fucking only black dude on the grid. And the only one, don't get it fucked up, the only one with 8 championships. 8 motherfuckers, 8. Not no 7. No, he has 8. And they're trying to prevent him from getting his official 8. And that quote unquote is what? 9, motherfucker. I don't care if you a hater, a Lewis Hamilton hater, or whatever however you trying to justify that shit. He got 8 titles, period. And if he get another one, he's going to be 2 over Michael Schumacher, motherfucker. Simple as that. So, only one on the grid, that's black, and he got fucking 8 titles. Like, come on. No one's fucking with him. Nobody. Simple as that. So you think these Italians really give a fuck about Lewis Hamilton? No, the fuck they don't. They don't care about Lewis Hamilton. They want an Italian in an Italian car to win a fucking race. Simple as that. Something the same race as them. And we already know, when it comes to the Italians and Ferrari, that shit runs deep. What happened to Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes with the Germans? And how they robbed him at Abu Dhabi? That shit would never happen with Ferrari. Never. If that happened, if Lewis Hamilton was in the same predicament, in a Ferrari and some shit like that happened, the whole fucking Ferrari would have been at FIA. That shit just wouldn't have happened. Period. At all. But Ferrari, I want to tell y'all something though. Ferrari, fix that fucking car. Matter of fact, not even fix that car. Stop that bullshit that y'all doing. Because now y'all's trying. Now it seems like it's either they better completely give Lewis Hamilton a complete revamped fucking chassis, revamped chassis, or give my boy a revamped chassis, bro, or damn, I lost my train of thought, cuz, or not exit clause, cuz, fuck, but damn, fix this shit. That's all you gotta do is just fix it, period. Because no fucking way Charles Leclerc is outperforming Lewis Hamilton. That shit makes no sense at all. No sense. Nobody on the grid, and I mean nobody, fucks with Lewis Hamilton. And the beginning of this season, that was proven at the sprint race in the fucking Ferrari. That was too good. So everything that's happening right now with Lewis Hamilton, him having these problems with his Ferrari, I'm starting to see now is probably done purposely. I didn't even want to say that. I didn't even want to say that because to see Lewis Hamilton to be so happy to even be driving a Ferrari, and then to have a thought in the back of your head that someone may be someone started to sabotage your car after that sprint race because they seen your real talent in a very good fucking car, and their golden boy didn't even come close. Lewis Hamilton made the rest of the grid in that sprint race look like they was driving fucking stock 91 Honda Civics, non-VTEC, non-VTEC, while Lewis Hamilton in a fucking, I'm finna say some shit, in a fucking 09 supercharged LS9 fucking Corvette ZR1. ZR1. That's one of my favorite cars. I love Vets. Hush. Don't tell the Honda dudes. But that makes no sense. It makes no sense. And of course, pretty boy Charles Leclerc up there on the podium. So get your ass off the podium, dude. Get your lame ass off the. I got third. Get your pretty boy ass off the Ferrari. They want Charles Leclerc to be the number one driver. They don't want a black guy to be the number one driver. The new guy, check this out. Hear this out. 8-time world champion. Bigger than Formula One itself. Going to the number one team, even if they haven't won. Those champions, it's like now those championships don't even give it. Like those 8 championships or any other team that won some champion don't even matter. But when an 8-time world champ come to Ferrari, it's almost like now they brought Lewis Hamilton in for Charles Leclerc to study Louis. And to see that if Charles Leclerc can drive a car that's set up to Lewis. But before the Spanish Grand Prix, the race before that, I forgot where it's at though. But you see how happy Louis was because the car started to work. The car started to come alive. He started to feel the car. He wasn't fighting the car. He was starting to become one with the car. But your boy Rosberg though was like this. No. We got Instagram. We got Twitter. We got Facebook. We got fucking artificial intelligence. We got ghost cars now. We got artificial intelligence on the fucking TV in the grid itself. And we can look at all the telemetry now. And your boy Rosberg was going in like, no, this is not mine. I raced against this nigga. Literally, I raced against this nigga. And I know how good he is. No way this telemetry make any sense. No way. And Ferrari is in the hot seat now. in the hot seat. But you got my boy placing sixth place. To even hear that shit pisses me off. Sixth place. Sixth place. And Charles Leclerc, third. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, Tiny Tim. What's up? What's up? What's up? RM. What's up, Brody? What's up? Make it make sense. It makes no sense. So, I guess now they fenced to upgrade. They fenced to upgrade Lewis Hamilton's car, right? Because we all know now. It's plain. It's day. We all know now. We all know now. It's not Lewis Hamilton. Nah, it's not Louis. It's the fucking car. If not Lewis Hamilton being sabotaged on his side of the garage in a paddock. Even his race engineer don't even want to. My boy Lewis Hamilton had to tell these motherfuckers to take a tea break. He had to tell these motherfuckers to take a tea break. So, we gonna see what Ferrari is going to do as they're right now, probably in the process of getting rid of their crew chief. Don't make me fuck it up. Crew chief. we just gonna say crew chief, all right? Crew chief. They trying to get rid of that nigga. And when they talk to him, right? When they talk to the Ferrari crew chief, he always downplayed the bullshit. He never calls out the shit that they're doing. He always downplay it. And then you got pretty boy, nice boy, 8-time world champion, Lewis Hamilton over here blaming him. I have never heard Lewis Hamilton blame himself because he's protecting somebody else fuck ups. Because they know they gave him a fucked up car. Are they playing with him? You don't go from it's clear as day. Each race becomes somewhat of an upgrade. They start to bring in upgrades. Lewis Hamilton been racing his whole life. These professional race car drivers, let alone a black 8-time world championship driver, don't know when the car is working right. In the fucking interview, my boy Lewis Hamilton said, I just want to go home. Because he already know some bullshit going down with this team. And who's on the podium? Fucking Ferrari. Who's on the podium? Mr. Artif. Lewis Hamilton, the car was so shitty. Lewis Hamilton couldn't even catch up to George Russell. I mean, or was it George that was in fourth? Or was it Max? One of them, he couldn't even catch up because the car is so fucking trash. But they're supposed to be on the same setup, though. Give them the same setup, and Charles Leclerc wouldn't even wouldn't even smell Lewis Hamilton. I was finna say some shit. He wouldn't even be remotely be close to Lewis Hamilton on the same exact setup. Nobody on the grid will be. Nobody on the grid will be. And that first, and this is the thing, this is where Ferrari fucked up at. The beginning of the year when they gave him the most dominant setup, probably you would ever see in a Ferrari, ever, was when they gave Lewis Hamilton that first Ferrari the beginning of this year. And that was in that sprint race. Compared to how that car performed in that sprint race to how it's performing now makes absolutely no fucking sense. The car was so good. It was almost like the FIA, shit, the fucking F1 gods themselves was like, do not give him that car again. No. Don't do that. It's going to be Hammer Time Black Mercedes all over. What the fuck is up with my brand, God? Like, I know this a worn out hat, but shit, like, bruh. Like, it seemed like my shit is just looking like it's crazy right now. Like, a little bit better though, but fuck, I know when brims become real old and loose, but damn. That's how you know I wore this motherfucker out. It's super loose. But I've been in this hat over, damn near over 10 years. Don't believe me, but yeah, I've been having this hat for a long time. My favorite hat. That's why it's so broken in. We about to see if these upgrades help in Max Verstappen. You can't do what you used to do anymore, my man, to pass people or to try to get your way. Even your own team, Max, is not defending you no more. They can't. The fans is not even having it no more. Even your own fans is like, what the fuck was that? And then you got certain F1 channels. Oh my God. You got certain F1 channels literally trying to do damage control and be like, oh, this happened to Max at this. All the fucking dirty moves. All the effing, that don't even sound right, effing dirty moves that Max have done to people, let alone one driver. Burning rubber on top of, if it wasn't for that halo, Lewis Hamilton wouldn't even have a head. Parking his damn Red Bull on top of Lewis Hamilton Mercedes. Because he want to dive bomb and do crazy bullshit. Nobody drive like that dude. I see how no one can tackle, excuse me, tackle that second Red Bull seat. I see why. Because they're not giving that second Red Bull seat no light. No light at all. They don't give a fuck about that second Red Bull seat. They didn't even want Yuki Tsunoda in that seat in the first place. They didn't even want the Japanese driver there in the first place. That's why they picked that fucking white boy in there. That was terrible. Matter of fact, I take that back. Honda gods. I take that back, F1 gods. Forgive me, sinner. He's a good driver. But he could not drive this type of setup that built around Max Verstappen. That's why you have so many second drivers that's jumping in that second Red Bull seat doing horribly. And now, as we sit right now, Max Verstappen is racing by himself. He don't even have a teammate. Because Red Bull completely have abandoned your boy Yuki Tsunoda. They don't give a fuck about Yuki Tsunoda. They don't care about Yuki Tsunoda at all. And to see Yuki Tsunoda back there Yuki Tsunoda probably feel like on his side of the garage, he's just sitting in a fucking Formula One car like this, waiting for the green light to go so he can just drive out the fucking garage. And there's nobody in his paddock on his side of the garage. That's probably how Yuki Tsunoda feel right now. Wishing that he would have never, ever stepped into that Red Bull seat because he got promoted, which was low-key demoted. He went from the Racing Bulls into a terrible, terrible car. I know Yuki Tsunoda, every time he even think about getting to this fucking Red Bull seat, he like, and you think the Japanese, we know Japanese people are honorable people. Honda are honorable people. Do you think they ever want to fuck with Red Bull again? No. Honda have went to Austin Martin with Adrian Newey, the airbender. Damn, those grapes got me with the hiccups like a motherfucker. The airbender, Adrian Newey. And we finally seen him in green. I haven't seen my boy Adrian Newey in green yet, and he's looking good, Adrian Newey. You're looking good, my boy. Real good. Get that Austin Martin to work. And guess what? We got Cadillac. We got Cadillac on the motherfucking grid now. What? They finna be at what? 2027 or 2026? You got Cadillac, nigga. And I guess they I think they signed Checo. I think they signed Checo. I think Checo, the Mexican, is with the Catalooties. It's with Cadillac, nigga. And we know Cadillac got a lot of money. They got a lot of money like Mercedes. Nobody on the grid got pulled like Ferrari do, but Cadillac got a shit ton of money, just like Mercedes do. And I'm not sure, but I think I'm starting to hear Valtteri Bottas going to Red Bull. Valtteri, don't do it, bro. Valtteri Bottas, do not go to Red Bull. If Max Verstappen do take an exit clause and bounce to Austin Martin, or after this incident, when Max Verstappen rammed fucking George Russell, crashed, Mario Karted,